off the sofa. The thing about depression, you think your life is over. When I was all alone, you came and changed how I feel. Let me cook. Only you understand me, you fill me up completely. And when I'm self-destructive, you make me feel so pretty. You always pull me closer to let me know that it's real. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. Finally, I'm happy to be. 'Cause I got love with you, baby. I figured out why I'm smiling. Nothing can stop me. Finally, I'm happy to be. I wanna thank you for taking me as I am. Need you to know that I'm your number one fan. I wanna give you my heart. You see the silver lining when I'm in the trenches. You stand beside me with your patience and forgiveness. I wanna give you my heart. When I look at you, baby, I get overjoyed. I feel it inside deep. With you, baby, I figured out why I'm smiling.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Atlanta Falcons and the San Francisco 49ers. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
They'll throw first play with Penix. He's going to test this secondary right away. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Pitts. And it'll bring up second down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down. Drake London was the intended receiver there. Now it's going to be third down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts and talk things over before third down. From the gun, it's Penix. Now he'll air one out. And this ball incomplete on third down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And As the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
First and 10 now from the 36. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and
4. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it. Injury on the field, and it is George Kittle who is in some discomfort. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. They'll go play action with Purdy. Throw left side complete to Pearsall. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
3rd and short. Here's Purdy. He's got the connection there to Valdez-Scantling. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. 22 yards to pick up there. 1st down, 49ers. With the rookie out of Oregon. And he will get into the end zone. Jordan James. Touchdown, 49ers. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. An unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead. Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. This taken in at the goal line. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
It's the first run of the game for Bijan Robinson. Robinson hit. He's lost the ball. One of his teammates there to take it back in.
So even though they avoid the turnover, this is still a play that they're going to coach hard off of. They're going to bring guys into the meeting room next week and say, hey guys, we're not always going to be so fortunate. The ball is not always going to bounce our way. Anybody who handles the ball from the center to the quarterback to any of the ball carriers, the most important aspect of team offense is protecting the ball at all costs.
Man in motion here is Washington. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. Oh, here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. This one complete to Washington. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. First down, Atlanta.
It's a really critical conversion here because after not scoring on your opening drive, you just can't afford to follow that up with a 3-and-out. So you find yourself down 7-0. Sustain this drive, and at the very least, see if you can come away with some points.
Here we go, set. 60 boxes, 60 Bobcats.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. He's got this to Bijan Robinson. And he will be out of bounds right around the 35. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. To throw again, it's Penix. That'll be caught. It's Tyler Algier. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. At the 25.
Throwing again, it's Penix. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's go. Perfect. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Again, it's Penix. He'll let this go towards the end zone. And the Niners are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line.
The second he threw that ball, Mike, that just felt like a hope and a prayer. He just threw that thing up saying, I hope my guy comes down with it. Ball placement wasn't really where it needed to be and ends up going the other way.
The drive starts with a carry by McCaffrey. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 10-yard line.
Second and 5. They run once more with McCaffrey. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
They need 2. Here's Purdy. Oh, that swung out wide and intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. Now we get whistles. Time has run out. The first quarter has come to an end. So we are through 1 here on Sunday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. London brought in motion. They'll run it for the first time with Bijan Robinson. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
In trouble, and down he goes. So back up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
3rd and long.
Track him 60. Trap 60. Trap 60.
From the gun, here is Penix. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
19, Tiger. 19, Tiger.
Robinson. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
Now Penix to throw on 2nd down. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Bijan Robinson. Touchdown Atlanta. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on time, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
The drive will begin here with a run by Robinson. He'll move it ahead for about 3 yards. A.J. Terrell up for the tackle.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll go play action. Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 25 yards, the pickup there. It's good for a Niners first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
A run with James. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up third down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
Purdy now on 3rd and 2. Pass caught by Pearsall. And they're going to take this into the right zone to the 15-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Get set. Up. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And he will score! Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
Now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Ray McLeod on the return. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Throwing is Penix. That'll be caught by the running back Robinson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode. And that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points. You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches. But they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, here's Penix. Down the field, he's got Washington. And he will score. Touchdown, Falcons. That touchdown #1 for him on the year. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. And this one Sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out, per the new rule, to the 35-yard line. They'll start on the ground with Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. Now a timeout, Atlanta. That's their first. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Falcons go ahead and take their second timeout. Talk things over before third down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Well, that one floated off his back foot. It is intercepted.
Purdy's pass. Intercepted by the Falcons. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Hold the ready. Set the Eagle. 60 Eagle. 60 Eagle.
On first down, it's Penix. Out wide, that's Robinson.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
On second down, Penix. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Seems like there was some miscommunication that time. They clearly weren't on the same page. That's something that they've got to get on the sideline and get corrected as soon as possible, because I think they just missed out on what could have been a big play.
And that is incomplete.
I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down.
70 Rangers. 70 Lions.
They're going on fourth down. It's Penix. He's going to find his receiver. It's Robinson. He's going to have a Falcons first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Penix going to throw again. A quick throw. That's complete on the slant. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12. And the Falcons first down.
19 tight. 19 tight. 60 Eagle. 60.
Throwing now, Penix on first down. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
60 left. Tight. 60 Bison. 60 Bison.
From the gun, it's Penix. This is caught up 2. And he's taken down, but they are in business. business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Penix. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It's not often you see a pass that's out of the reach of this guy. I mean, 50-50 balls tend to go his favor more often than not, but this one kind of gets away from him just a little bit and falls incomplete.
That one taken in. Drake London. Touchdown Atlanta. On is Koo for the point after. The kick is good. And the Falcons have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Now Watkins on the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
He'll run with McCaffrey to start this drive. It's a pickup of about 3 to the 28-yard line.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
28-yard line.
Play fake to McCaffrey. Now Purdy. Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. Unfortunately, one of his teammates able to get on it, and the Niners retain possession.
19 yards.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. 3rd down stop sets up 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt. Back deep, the dangerous Jamal Agnew. This goes nowhere. Fielded way short. Oh, no fair catch, and he pays the price. Big shot to make sure this return didn't even get started.
Set. Warriors set. Cowboys go.
We'll go play action now with Penix. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
Ready up. Come on. Set. Pound the 60. Pound the 60. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
Out of the shotgun, it's Penix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
On 3rd down, Penix. And that is incomplete.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
A 40-yard attempt.
Whose kick is good. And the Falcons going to extend their lead. It's now 24-14.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Set to kick off.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now Watkins on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
At their own 20-yard line.
Start on the ground. Finding room at the 35. Gets to the edge at the 30. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 79 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. Well, that's a way to start a drive. He takes it all the way to the house. I don't know what they were talking about on the last series, but they've come out on this series, Greg, with the right answer for the touchdown.
And, Mike, the reason a lot of teams start off drives with the run play is to allow themselves to operate ahead of the chains. Well, not this guy. He found the alley, he took it, and he's off to the races for 6.
Makes the score Falcons 24, 49ers 21.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard
The
line.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
They'll throw on 1st down with Penix. This one complete to Washington. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down. London brought in motion. On 1st and 10, it's Penix. This one intercepted. Picked up by Malik Mustafa. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The defense comes up with the big play. And the pick 6 changes all the momentum. New leader in this one with that touchdown.
Mike, this is one of those plays at the end they're going to look back on and say that play changed the game. Not only do you create the turnover, you take it back the other way, and now you find yourself with the lead here in the second half.
Moody now for the extra point. The kick is good, and the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage.
Falcons 24.
Out now is the punter, Morstead. Following the touchdown, he sends this away. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
London brought in motion.
60 by 6.
Now the lefty Penix on first down. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Let's make 19 right.
Now Penix to throw on second down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Now after that last snap, we have an injured player. It's Bijan Robinson, who's in some pain down there. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 3rd and 2. Here we go. 3rd and 2. And Penix. He's got his tight end. That's Pitts. And he will dive into the end zone. 71 yards. Touchdown, Atlanta.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with James. He'll work forward for a couple. Root O'Rourke there on the tackle.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 33-yard line.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 7. Play action. Here's Purdy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time. 3rd down coming up.
Quarterback's trying to give his big tight end a chance to go up and use that large catch radius, unable to connect. Little letdown here for the tight end community, Mike.
That's 3. 3rd time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Troy Anderson. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. It's a give up the middle to Robinson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Falcons first down.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 70 Lions.
From the gun, here is Penix. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
Set. Hawk 70.
Throwing is Penix. He'll get this out to Algier. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So these two teams take a long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this.
Let's go.
London brought in motion. On second down, here's a run to begin the fourth quarter. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Tyler Algier. Touchdown Falcons. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
At their own 22-yard line.
A play fake. Now it's Purdy. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Marquez Valdez-Scantling, the one he was looking for. And it'll be second down. Off the play fake. Here's Purdy. That's over the middle and taken in by Valdez-Scantling. A gain there of 20. It's good for a Niners first down. Shotgun snap to Purdy. He's across midfield. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll throw again with Purdy. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Back to the air again is Purdy. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down. Back to the air is Purdy. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
Jake Moody on.
So Jake Moody on in this big situation. This to get back to a one-possession game. This one has plenty of legs. And it is good. And they are indeed back within one score. So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. Ray McLeod going to bring it out. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Penix. To the right. That's Pitts. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big one here in the fourth quarter. 31 yards.
First down.
On first down, it's Penix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On second down, here's Penix. That complete to Algier. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Call it a gain of 13. First down, Atlanta.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
Second and 10.
19 Tiger. Go.
Penix gonna throw again. He's into space past the 25. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Atlanta. That his second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11 and 12 on the season. Koo able to add the extra point. And the Falcons are able to extend the lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This will be returned from the 6. Whoa! And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
It is second and a yard. Play action now. Purdy. Throw left side, complete to Pearsall. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They've got all 3 timeouts left, but need to score quick. It's first and 10. They'll drop to throw. Right back to Pearsall again. And he is out of bounds. They gain 18 yards on that one. First down, 49ers.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Purdy. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Brandon Ayuk, the intended receiver there. And it'll lead to a second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Throwing again is Purdy. That is hot downfield by Pearsall. That's good for 27 and a first down. Here's first down.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
To throw once more, it's Purdy. That's in the end zone and intercepted. That's the safety, Jesse Bates.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
19 tight. Left wing 19. Warriors 70. Ready.
They'll throw on first down with Penix. That one's down the field, but it is incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
London brought in motion. Penix on third down. That's complete. He's got it to London. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts. But this one is about done. 1st and 10. Throwing again, it's Penix. Now he's loose again. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. For quarterbacks, there are so many stats we use to measure a good season. This is one of them. 30 touchdowns. That was number 30 on the year.
Bradley Pinion sets
Just
to kick off.
1 second. All that remains in the football game as the kick is away. They play it short, take it at the 15-yard line. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So it's a win for the visiting Falcons. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Silicon Valley.
I got places to go. People to see, time is precious. I look at my Cartier out of control. Just like my mind where I'm going. The women, the shorties know nothing but clothes. No stopping at my Pirelli's on. Unlike my jewelry that's always on. I know the storm is coming. My pockets keep telling me it's gonna shower. Call up my homies, it's on and popping the night cause it's meant to be ours. We keep a fadeaway shot cause we ballin' this platinum every hour. Look mama, ow, you just like the flowers. Girl, you the truth with all that goody power.
blades are sharpened with precision, flashing your favorite point of view. I know you're waiting in the distance, just like you always do, just like you always do. Already pulling me in, already under my skin, and I know exactly how this ends. I let you open just to watch me bleed. Gave up who I am for who you wanted me to be. Don't know why I'm hoping for what I won't receive. Falling for the promise of the emptiness machine. The emptiness machine.
Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. Man, I got this swag. My hand up to my bag. You know I'm poppin' tag. But man, I got this swag. When I serve, now I be surfing swag. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bad girl beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this detergent. No, by the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this. Okay, I fall off in the club with a pocket full of bags. Big stupid friends like body surfing like I'm standing on a wave. Shawty check my nugget like she patty mayonnaise. I'm on hypnotic, exotic, polo on my body. Got a bag on beside me, and a friend right behind me, and I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this to turn it on. By the zone, yeah, strong, and you know I'm on 'cause I'm swag. I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm swag, I'm surf, I'm clean like this to turn.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a he said my life's a bore. Joke with my wife because it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps.
Now from the home of the 49ers, Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara, this is EA Sports coverage of the National Football League. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. And we are underway here in Silicon Valley. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Now the first carry for the Alabama speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Ball on the 27. Here's second down and a yard. Once again, it's Gibbs. And it'll be brought down shy of the 35, but that is good enough to move the sticks.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss.
So much of what makes a toss play so good is it allows you to get the ball on the perimeter of the defense really quickly, and it doesn't stress all of your backside blocking. But on the downside, it does get your running back running east and west. They're running sideways for the first couple steps, and with a defense that can run to the ball, we're able to get you down for a loss.
Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on time. They'll go play action with Goff. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
Yet another Alabama back in the league. This is Brian Robinson. And he'll get forward for a couple. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's second and 8.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 8.
Get set. Up.
opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And a nice tackle in the open field limits the game to only one.
38-yard line. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Now Purdy. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Horrible. Got 180.
They'll send a tight end in motion.
Got
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. He'll get about 2. That's Michael Williams in on the tag. From the 41, here's 2nd down and 7.
Go, come on. 180.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Tiger.
On play action, Goff. Now pass deep for St. Brown. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Goff to St. Brown for a big one. 31 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
Lions ball to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10.
180. What's up?
Off the play fake, here's Goff. Flush to his right. This one batted away. It's incomplete.
And their offensive struggles just continue to show up time after time here in this first half. It's going to be hard to sustain drives when you continue to put themselves in holes on these early downs like they did here.
Like 20.
To Slav, a man in motion.
Shell. Twos. Super 66.
Goff in the pistol. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
14.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's gone. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Isaac Tesla was the intended target. And now it's 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Value three. Hold on. Check.
On 4th down, Goff. conversion with a gain of 22. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal.
Like 20. 17. 17. 17. What's that?
To throw is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. This one caught at the 4, and he'll take it on in. Jahmyr Gibbs. Touchdown, Detroit.
So often these defenses come into the game, Mike, and when they build their pass defense plan, there's tight ends, there's receivers, there's so many weapons that these offenses around the league have at their disposal. It can be easy sometimes to not account for the running back out of the backfield, and that's exactly what happened here. Easy throw, get it to the hands of one of the most dynamic guys on the field, and let them do the rest after the catch, and he takes it in for a touchdown.
And he will take it in and tack on the 2 points to make it 8-0.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Now Watkins on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
They run. It's the former Oregon Duck, Jordan James. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Jack Campbell, the former first-round pick, there to wrap him up.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. It is 2nd and 6. Play action. Here's Purdy. Open man downfield is Kittle. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a luxury to have in an offense, a tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, 5. Like 20.
From the gun, it's Goff. He'll swing this out to Montgomery. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel in. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection. And maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Value three. Super.
A second down throw for Goff. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it's going to be third down.
Just a little bit too much juice on that one, and you just can't throw the ball out of bounds. Give your receiver a chance to go up and compete for the ball, but when you miss that far wide, he's got no shot.
Hey, let's go. Go, ground. Ground. Ground.
To Slav, a man in motion. He's going to let this one go deep. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 32 yards. Goff gives it to Gibbs. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
They'll bring St. Brown in motion.
Louis.
On second down, Goff. That's caught. It's Isaac to Slav. And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Detroit.
Obama. 180. Jester. Tiger. What's up?
Goff. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. Greg, it's one of those, sometimes you got to feel like you know where the ball's going to go, and the defense knows it too, but it still ends up in that guy's hands for the touchdown.
Absolutely, Mike. In these critical situations, like down here in the red zone, it's players, not plays. It doesn't matter what you draw up on the board. You say, okay, who's my best player? Put him in a good matchup, let him go win, and give him a chance. That's exactly what they do here, and I think we're going to see a lot of this the rest of the game.
And he takes it into the end zone, so they get two more on the board here just before halftime.
49ers 7.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
So, still the matter of 6 seconds remaining in this half. And the kick's away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
27-yard line.
Load him up. Get set.
Purdy now, he'll throw on first down. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Now, Watkins on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Garenda. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
That's good.
Remember this one thing. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for. And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Aiden Hutchinson. He gets in there to drop him for a big loss. And now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Purdy. He's got his tight end, Kittle. Look at the big man go. And he will go all the way. George Kittle. Touchdown. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Using the tight end to get to the end zone, Greg, it's your old position. You're very familiar with that. That catch and carry. What an ability for your tight end to take it to the house.
Yeah, and this was never really the strength of my game, Mike, but we're seeing so many tight ends around the league who not only are great at securing the catch and making the tough ones, but it's their ability to extend the play after the catch that's separating them, just like we saw here.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. He'll start at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down and 8. That's over the middle and intercepted. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
You know, Mike, I like the mindset of this offensive coordinator. He's saying, listen, I'm not looking to preserve this lead. I'm looking to extend my lead. Now, that aggressive play calling in this case led to the turnover. Now your defense has to take the field. Can they bail you out and keep this lead unchanged prior to their next possession?
Trying the left side, here's Robinson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Amik Robertson there to bring him down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the Lions' 25-yard line.
So, from the 25, it's 2nd and 5. On the ground, it's McCaffrey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. They'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
All resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's a run. A short kick down to the 7.
Nice job by the running running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Up the middle, here's McCaffrey. And some space opening up as he works it down to the 2. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. It is brought in the end zone. Ricky Pearsall. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Pinheiro on for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers will up the lead to 5.
It's the score, Niners 21, Lions 16. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Super 120.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. He was looking for Jahmyr Gibbs out of the backfield. It's 2nd down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. But sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Goff hooking up with his tight end, Laporta, and they give the Lions a 1st down. And this will not be a spike. He faked it. Showing off the footwork, sliding down after a gain of 8.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
And it doesn't appear that he got to that 1st down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down.
At the 48-yard line. It's a gain of a yard. And this is 3rd.
Super 66.
Here's Goff. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And he's going to have the 1st down taken down after a short pickup of 5. But it will keep the drive going. So 2 minutes left to play in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
On the ground, it is James to start the drive. Oh, big hole left side. And he is gone. 72 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Niners 28, Lions 16. Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
180.
Goff to throw. Now, deep shot for Amon-Ra. That is caught. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. The Lions, all their first time out. And they've got a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
We go tonight. 180. 2 for 1. We're good. We're good. Super.
Now, Goff. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line. 2 timeouts still left, but scoring quickly here, a must. It's 1st and 10.
120. 12.
Throwing here is Goff. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in covering, muscling that one free. It'll be 2nd down now.
2nd and 10.
We go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 180.
Here's Goff. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force 3rd down.
Super.
Yards to go.
Hey, 5.
To throw is Goff. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
Important moment here for the Lions as they're going to go for 2.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point conversion.
12.
Laporta in motion.
Value 3. Value 3.
Goff to throw. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away. Past midfield.
Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
They'll run here with McCaffrey. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in the 4th. On second down, James. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at their line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
Third down, here's Wade1da. Here's the third and final timeout for the Lions. And the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the ballgame.
A gain of 3. It's 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. Now Purdy. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 49ers first down by a good couple of yards, as they will indeed get the conversion there on 4th down and 10.
And after that first down throw, Mike, it's really a deflating moment of the defense. They understood the urgency of getting off the field and getting the ball back to their offense. Here we are under 2 minutes in a one-possession game.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
machine. Walk on my machine.
Think they girls don't be. If you didn't know, they be better than us. One hand on his queen, left on the free.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Detroit Lions and the San Francisco 49ers.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6.
Taking that at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. On play action, Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Lions first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. A run here with Gibbs. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Dean Winters there to bring him down.
It's 2nd and 8. At the 49ers 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd and 8. They hand it to Gibbs. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chains. First down.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. To get this complete, it's Williams over the middle. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on the catch there. First down, Detroit.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. A nice job there making that happen.
Goff going to throw here on 1st and 10. To the right side, that's St. Brown. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
On On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll be close to a first down. A gain of a couple as they mark him just short.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the gun, it's Goff. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
And the defense knew they had to be ready for anything here on third and short. They decided to put the ball in the air, and they might have been better off keeping that ball on the ground because that defense was ready for it, and they were all over it.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. It's a gain of 10 as they get the conversion on fourth down. Now it is first and goal. Now Goff. That one taken in. Amon-Ra, St. Brown. Touchdown, Lions. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
So after one, it's the Lions who have the early lead. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. Seven 0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started. And that's good run support on the end. Nice tackle out wide. That'll hold them to a gain of 2.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. That's the man from Oregon. This is Jordan James. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
2 minutes remain. First half in a 7-0 game. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara. In a moment, here's a 2nd and 6. On the Handoff, McCaffrey. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
That's good for a first and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Purdy going to give this to Wade1da. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll try to run for it with McCaffrey. And he will get into the end zone. Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown. 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He's going to elect not to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35. Off the play fake, here's Goff. Open man downfield, it's Laporta. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
Lions first down.
To throw is Goff. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Amon-Ra St. Brown, the receiver he was trying to target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Goff. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Throwing, Goff. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he's in! Jamison Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
14, 49ers 7.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. From deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. And the pressure is huge great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. So first the decision to throw down here backed up near your own goal line. And the defense gets to the quarterback, sacking him, Greg, in the end zone for a safety.
Mike, anytime you're willing to call a pass backed up this deep in your side of the field, you have to trust that your quarterback is going to have the clock in his head to get the ball out of his hand. In this case, he holds on to it too long. The defense is able to get to him in the end zone, and it results in the safety.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Goff. Going up top. He's got it! And they will bring him down on the midfield. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout. Out comes Jake Bates to try a field goal here. This will be just inside 60, a 59-yard field goal attempt. This one not going to get there. From distance, it is no good. And their lead will stay right where it is. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Purdy. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. On the give, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, 49ers.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And he'll be out of bounds. Down at the 20. That pickup good for 29 yards.
There's 2 elements to a successful run play, and the key is having them aligned. The offensive line needs to block according to the play and create space, but the back has to hit that space at the appropriate time. This is a clear example as to why it leads to big gains. The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion. In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage.
That is caught by the tight end, George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. Here's Craig Reynolds to return. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. Goff to throw on 1st down. He connects with St. Brown. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st down, Detroit.
Goff to throw. Catch is made. That is Williams. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
It's the score, Lions 23, 49ers 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the end zone. He'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. That is Marcus Davenport in there for the sack.
18 at the 14-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Aiden Hutchinson getting in for the sack, and now it's going to be third and a mile. Purdy now back near his goal line. This throw left side caught by Kittle. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he's going to have a Niners first down, and it's a big letdown there defensively. Somehow they allow them to convert on fourth and long.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
At the 32-yard line.
Goff gives it to Gibbs. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
At the Niners 35-yard line.
Once again, it's Gibbs. And a nice gain there. He's out of bounds, and that will bring up third down.
It's a gain of 7. And this is third down.
To throw is gone. Open man, right side. He's got it. Pick up a 14 as he takes it to the 14.
A gain of 14.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this two-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, we might be running out of time.
A gain of 11, and it's first and goal. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown. Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
Now Goff leads the Lions for a 2-point drop.
The Lions will set up for the 2-point.
Back to throw. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
49ers 14.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a
The
touchback.
Niners take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Left, over here. Get set. On 18. Hot.
To throw on first down is Purdy. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Aiden Hutchinson getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drive. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this.
Outside. H-Row. Right around top.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. It's the linebacker, Jack Campbell. And the defense finds the end zone. Great work inside by the linebacker, who takes it back the other way for the touchdown.
Yeah, he just never saw the linebacker in the middle of the field, Mike, and the quarterback was locked in on his receiver. And once that ball came out of his hand, I think he wanted it back.
Bates now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
49ers 14.
So after the touchdown, it's Bates to kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.